Hello beautiful people, my name is Milka and welcome to Mega Stitches. This is a channel all about cross stitch and all my stitching adventures. I hope that you enjoy, and if this is your first time here, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome too. There's like always a lot to talk about. I meant to come back in November but I didn't, so sorry for that. I had a total November display or kind of fall display and that didn't happen. And but yeah, there's so much that went through this past 4 weeks maybe, so 4 to 3 weeks, I believe, I'm not sure. Anyways, I have finishes, no FFOs. I have my whips that I've been working on. I also went to the Jingle Ball. That was so much fun. I can talk about a little bit about it. And I met so many friends. I do have some purchases, mainly charts and bags at the end if you don't want to wait for that. And then I have some shout outs of FLOSSTUBers that I've been watching. I've been on a FLOSSTUBE bench watch, I guess, because I kind of ran out of TV shows. I like watching TV shows and I did run out. So if you have any recommendations, just let me know. That would be wonderful. I wanted to let you guys know that I am doing a StitchMas Joy for 2023. Every day I am putting up a video for it depends. I'm putting it in English and in Spanish. So the English one right now, I have like short stories that of other families and how they celebrate the seasons, like the Christmas season or the holidays, right? And then reading an article that I found on the website. So that's what I'm doing. So yeah, I've been putting those. I think I put my first one yesterday. It came up today because it takes a long time to upload, but hopefully it goes well. I hope you like it. Anyways, let's start with fully finished. No, with finishes, not fully finishes. Okay, actually I do have a fully finished. Okay, so this is Beef Farm. I did mention this pattern last time I was here, that it was very little to finish. I wanted to show you this little cute bead charm, and these were the colors, and it's fully finished now. Hold on. It hasn't been ironed or anything yet. It's so cute. I love it, and I love beads, so this is gonna be very nice whenever I have a bead display. Then I finish Summer by Bonnie Di Dono. This is the 4 seasons. I finished spring and I finished summer. I should start winter since we're already in the seasons. This is summer. I'll cut it out because I feel like I might get into the mood to make it into a little pillow. Then I finished the frog trio, fully finished the frog trio into a pillow. I'm getting better and better at making the pillows. This is just full by, I think it's called Fiberfill or something like that. It's that puffy thing that looks like what you insert into like regular pillows. It's not lizard something, I don't know, you know, that kind of stuff. It's not that. It's not sandust, it's just polyfill. There we go. It's so cute, and I finish it like that. Then I'm going to go through my whips. I did say that I was into Christmas mode and my last video, and I think the first thing that I grabbed was not Christmas. Sorry. But I stitch a lot in my breaks at work, and you know how it happens. When I get here, I'm very tired. Sometimes I do stitch, sometimes I don't. So this is the Nebby needle and Hope by the Nebby needle. This was a freebie that I got at Stitchin, freebie table. And here is where I am at. This was not started at all, so this was kind of like a start in what I stitched. So I stitched the word hope and the motif, and then I have to fill out the words that come off the letters. Then I have my 2 dragons. This was an Etsy shop I showed you last time. I don't have a name for it. They have like a code name. This is in a vintage country mocha. I think it's a 20 count. Oh, I forgot. This is on a 28 count even weave, 2/2 using MPIs. This one, ooh, did I lose my floss? I did. I'm using DMC 151. It's a lovely variegated DMC. Okay, I like this color. It matches everything that I have right now. And this is my progress. Has a lovely variegation. And I'm stitching this in hand. That's why it's kind of rolled up like this. I don't think I have anything else in this bag. Then I work on Santa's Midnight Ride by Dimensions from the Gold Collection. It's very, very pretty. And very complicated, have to say. I believe this is in a 16 count Ada. I'm using all the call for colors. I'm using the whole kit, basically. And last time I showed you this, I believe I was like down here somewhat, and I've completed all that. I was stitching it in hand, like, sorry for the hoop marks, but all this area, like the red area, the sleigh, I stitch it in hand because it has 3 strands of floss. It's kind of thick and it's half stitch. But then when we got to this part, it's full crosses and the little osito. You got a teddy bear. And I believe this is gonna be a present, and this is like some part of the hat of the Santa Claus. It's beautiful. I'm so proud of this, and I want to keep working on it. I don't want to stop. I've worked on this a lot. So there you go. I was kind of struggling with this dimension kit because, I mean, if you haven't bought a dimensions kit, I'm gonna show you how they come. They come in these kind of cardboard stripes, and all the floss hangs. And how long they are, I think they are like 18 inches maybe long. I'm not sure right now, I didn't measure it, but it's so long, and it gets some tangly. And some of them just have 1 strand, like this one for example. So the first time I actually started working with dimensions kit, what I did was I punched holes on the top like you see here, and I was like cutting it as I needed, and what I didn't need, I will kind of loop it through this little punch, and I knew that that was that color. But then, and I had it braided, so it was kind of like good, but I felt like it was still getting tangled, and it was so long, and it was like annoying. Like sometimes I wanted to have the floss in my legs, like sitting in my legs, and it will like roll like almost to the floor. So I was like, okay, this needs to stop. So I stopped being lazy, because that's what it was. And I created this card with comic board cards. They're just like, you can find it on Amazon. And I punched bigger holes. I wrote the numbers all here, the symbols that needed a full X, and the symbols that needed a half stitch. And if this half stitch has more than 2 strands, I will write it down next to it. Also here, like if it needed more than 2 strands, I will write it right here how many strands it was. Something also that I did with this, dimensions have symbols that are similar, so it's a good practice to, if you're gonna try this, it's a good practice to actually like color the symbols when you're writing it to the color of the chart, because I can put you an example real quick. So if you are just writing with black pen, there's a star right in the chart, that's 17,110, and then there's another star here with another color, so you wouldn't know. So it's good practice. And then for the back stitch, I just did the last card. I made it a little bit bigger and I put all the back stitch stuff there, so I didn't have to write it down. And that's how I carry it. The reason why I left it bigger, a bigger side, is because I could do this, kind of settle it down there, and then my floss, if I have to put it in a table, right, is not like in the surface and it's not getting dirty. So yeah. And of course, I forgot to mention, I cut the floss in half of the length that the dimensions kit bring, and loop it. Hope that helps you. All right, what else? What else have I been working on? Okay, I've been non-stop with this because I feel like I'm almost finishing it and I should just finish it off. So this is Winter by the Cricut collection. It is very, very nice. And I have the buttons to attach to this piece. And here's where I'm at. I'm gonna show it slowly. So today I was working, while I was recording my video, I was working, the last thing that I worked was finish the E, and now I have to do all the back stitch that it has. I started here, I got some back stitch here, and the legs, a string of this ball, and then this other bird. I have to say something. I've been giving myself permission to change colors in charts. I don't know if you can relate to this, but I was the kind of person that if that was the call for, that's what I needed. And lately I've been like, you know, I have a full DMC set, and sometimes I grab colors and that's the last color that I have, and I don't have it for a new chart. So I would kind of like look it up, Google it, see what color it is, and kind of match it with another color. So I've been giving myself permission to do that. Another thing for this, I didn't stitch cranic on this snowman, and I'm not gonna do the cranic on the snowflakes. Like this has snowflakes like everywhere, like here, 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 and here, you know. And it called for a cranic. I didn't have it. I'm not using it. I'm not purchasing it. Like, There's no necessity for me to do that. I tried to actually I have it here. I left it in this baggie to show you. I tried using this silk lane braid. I tried to use this because it was in my stash, and it actually glows in the dark, but it's too thick. I thought you can divide it, like it has more than one ply, but no, I think you stitch with all of it, so that didn't work. And even says it is for 16 to for cross stitches 11 to 16 count, and I believe this is a 16 count, well, a 32 count linen, but it is linen, so it's just like, it looks so thick. I do not like it, so I'm not using it. I'm just using B5200. Anyways, and that's that. What else? And the last thing that I've worked on, my friend Sarah from Memphis, Sarah E on FLOSSTUBE, look her up. Her birthday was this past Friday. Happy birthday, my friend. I love you so much. Last time, Sarah's birthday last year, she did the what's her hashtag? Jesus, let's see. It is something in the So Fancy B-Day Sal. That was her hashtag, and I joined it. She just wanted you to stitch with her and anything that you think is fancy, and to me, Mirabilias are fancy, or Nora Corbis, or just fancy ladies. So last year I finished the Mermaid of Atlantis. This year I picked up to work on the Queen Bee by Mirabilia, and she is gorgeous. I'm stitching it. Sorry, I get so excited. I'm stitching it on a this was a 28 count linen that I hand dyed myself, but it shrank, so it's probably like 32 at this point. This is the beautiful fabric. I love it. It just came out so good, and this is where I'm at. I picked it up on Friday, but I was so busy that I just couldn't do too much. I'm working on her skirt. That's more true color. On her skirt, and I'm going up like always. And I open this package and I see all the beads, all the colors. It's fully kitted. Fully kitted. And like, where the hell my mind is. I got all the beads. This is for you, Samantha, you that love beads. The Cranics, the Karen water lilies. They're so pretty, so pretty. Oh, gosh. What we get excited about, y'all understand me. So anyways, before I continue, that was all my whips. I didn't work on anything else. I've forgotten something to tell you. In my Santa's Midnight Rye, I was struggling because there's a symbol that calls for 4 strands, 2 of some sort of goldy metallic, yeah, there you go, metallic thread that the kit brings, and 2 DMC colors or cotton floss from the kit. So it was 4 strands. I was like, I can't do this. This is so thick. On the fabric is, I think the fabric is 16 count Aida, if I'm not mistaken. 4 strands, not happening. I was almost crying. I was pissed because it was hard to put it through the holes. It was hard pulling it. It looked messy. I did not like it. I tried this. I bought this when I was starting to cross stitch in 2020 because I thought it was pretty. It's not better. Not better at all. I tried one strand of this. This is called Metallic Embroidery Thread by DMC in gold. I tried one strand of this metallic thread in one DMC color. I did not like that it was fraying. The strands are very easily to be frayed. Like you can tell, that's the end, and look. This was fraying worse than the kit gold thing. Anyways, so I went with the gold metallic thread from the kit, and instead of doing 2 and 2, like 2 metallic, 2 DMC threads, I'm using 1 and 1, and I'm happier. I'm a happy woman. So yeah, that's gonna be. And if it calls for more than 3, like three threads for a full X, I'm not doing it. Not happening, dimensions. I'm doing 2 threads, like just regular 2 strands. Anyways, I went to a Jingle Ball and I bought a lot of stuff, and honestly I feel so bad because I thought I was fully prepared. Seems like I forgot to write the names of the patterns that I bought, so I am going to put them here. And they will just kind of like a slideshow, they will just pass through. But while that happens, I'm going to talk about my experience at the Jingle Ball. I have so much fun. On Friday, I had an awful day. It was bad. I came from work. I was supposed to finish at 1 a.m. on a Friday. We finished earlier than that, so we finished at midnight. I'm like, oh yes, I'm leaving work, and I'm trying to go to my house, and apparently there was a big accident in the highway on my way to my house, and I just couldn't come home. The Google Maps was sending me through loops and loops and loops, and every single exit that I had to take, there was a police or a cop like just closing out that exit. So I finally stopped in a gas station, and I'm like, you know what, I need a minute. I'm not gonna pull over like in the highway, that's scary to me. So I just found a gas station nearby, stopped, got me a drink, something to eat, because I was already hungry and I didn't know if I was able to arrive to home safe. And anyways, it was past 1 by the time that I arrived to that gas station. So it's been an hour for me to try to arrive home. It takes me 25 minutes to get home. So you can tell I'm already frustrated, and I'm like, okay, I'm getting myself a beer. It's been a long week. Well, ma'am, I'm sorry. And this is a like a younger guy, you know, and he's like, oh, ma'am, I'm sorry, but it's past 1 and we cannot sell alcohol after 1. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. I mean, you can't do it, you can't do it. So I just bought all the other stuff and said, you know, Milka, just relax, keep yourself sane, and Google what route you're gonna, you know, approach. Well, I found not like a highway route, but I found a regular route, and I did that. And a back road route, that's how they call it. And I was able to arrive home like 40 minutes later. Yeah, that was my Friday. But I took a shower, I arrived home, took care of Luna, and logging into the Jingle Ball, and I found this 4 amazing ladies. They were cracking up, and I'm like, what is going on? Are these ladies on are they in some sort of alcoholic beverage that I can't drink because I couldn't buy? I want some of that. Anyways, they were laughing and it was so fun. I looked through the other rooms, and this was the smiling is my favorite room, and it was just fun. So I believe it was, I remember Dana, Nikki, Dara, and Tracy. Oh my gosh, I hope I have notes, so I'm trying to see if where did I put that? You see, you write notes and then you just don't know where the notes are. My apologies, ladies, if I forget your name, but I had a lot of fun, and it was so cool to hang out with y'all. And our inside joke will never be exposed. If you know, you know. Anyways, I had this beautiful display. I put my nutcrackers up, my Santa 2020 from the Twin Peak Primitives. I'll have this little finish. It was a freebie from Liz Matthew. Oh, this is part of my fully finishes. I have a fully finish. I forget. The light is blowing it out. And I had this little frame that I bought at Joann's for like $1.50 or something like that. And it was perfect. This is on a 40 count Newcastle linen. And I'm using all DMC threads. After I fully finish it and just, like sew it in the back, I realized I forgot the back stitching and it ain't coming out. And I believe either this one or I will stitch another one. I'll send it to my mom so she can remember of me. And then the welcome that I did last year with the Dominican flag and the wreath. Yeah, I just love it. It just makes me so happy. I put the word joy. I love it. I love it. I hope you enjoy it too. But there's 2 freebies that I wanted to talk to you about, if you're still with me. The Blue Flower has a freebie. I'll put it down, link below. And the Colorado Cross Stitcher website, she's also been putting freebies for the holidays and for if you want to gift to a friend or whatever. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I don't know. Give me just a moment. I feel like I said everything. So I'm just gonna finish off my purchases if you are cool with that. I already showed my patterns from the Jingle Ball. I also bought a pattern in the Black Friday from Lost and Stitches from Lisa. Hi, Lisa. I love Lisa. Lisa makes my heart warm. Yeah, you're incredible. Like, incredible. I was almost like, I just want to hug you. Like, I just want to hug you, my friend. And I hope that, prayers for you. And I hope that God brings you strength. And I'm with you if you need me. and everybody that is going through like a tough time, but go give Lisa some love. And she opened a new Etsy store. I believe it's called Lost and Stitches store. If not, I'll just put it down below. Sorry, my get distracted. And you know, I bought that from her, and again, I'll put it here. Takes a minute. And I bought some bags. I bought some like cheap bags from Amazon. They come like this. I feel like these are convenient for me for my projects that I take to work. They have this, which I can just attach my scissors to that. And I think there was like 10 of these for 20 bucks. They're not so like steady. I mean, they're $2, so can't complain too much. And then let's see, I saw Brenda and Lauren from the Cereal Starters, and she showed a bag, and I immediately went to Instagram and I was like, I want that. And you have to go to Instagram. The Instagram's name is Bag Stitchin 101. So BAGS Stitchin without a G, STITCHIN 101. And you can contact her through there. She mainly we communicate through email. She sent me some fabrics. I was like, yes, no, yes, I want this kind, can you do this? And then she's like, yeah. And she was very nice because these bags got lost and got sent back to her house. And I was like, oh, what's going on? Is, you know, they're not coming. And she told me, hey, look, she was very communicative. They returned it to my address. I'm gonna resend it to you. Never had this happen. And she sent me a little gift with the bags because of the whole, you know, issue. So she has this label, says Stitches from Sisters. But this was the little bag, and as I show, I like this kind of bags. Oh, this is her note. She wrote, Milka, my sincere apologies for the long arrival. Please accept this little extra as a piece of offering. Enjoy. And then Stacy. So it was very pretty, and I can just put it in my bag to work. I love them. I love that size. And then I wanted a bag to put my Blackbird designs. And this is what she made. Oh my gosh. I love it. Like, and I wanted the handmade button or thing that she puts there. This bag is very, very pretty and very, very well made. The missing needle. Quilted. Very pretty. And I like the thickness of the vinyl. That's bag number 1. Bag number 2. This one has a little charm. Smile isn't the same in all languages. I love it. And I left this one. This is some blues. I love blues. This was this one I left in the package so you can see how well packaged these are. So she puts like a paper inside so the vinyl doesn't stick to this plastic, which is nice. And if you don't want to open them like right away, you know. So I'm gonna open this one right now. Crinkle, crinkle. so you can see how pretty this is. Look at this. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. My friends, I think this is all. So thank you for, visiting. I have a couple of shout outs real quick. A lot of people that have been watching lately, and I'm just gonna mention them and put them in the description box also, so you can go check them out. I've been watching Jordan from the Tattoo Stitcher, Ashley in Stitches, Lisa Lawson Stitches, Michelle from Mama Loves You GB. She's been doing FlossMas every day. Lauren from New Hampshire Stitcher, Sherry from Just So Sherry. Sherry, okay. Go watch Sherry and look for the floss tube that says leaking pipes. You will laugh so much. Yeah, that made me almost cry of laughter. Stitch Roadies, go give her some love. She's going through a rough time, so go give her, some love. Off the Grid Needle Arts, The World on a String by Dara. I met Dara at the Jingle Ball. Brenda, Handwork Mania. Laura from Lalali Stitches. And Alma, the Tattoo Reading Owl. I actually met her too at the Jingle Ball, and she was lovely. So anyways, this is all, people. See you next week, and I hope you like my video and you subscribe and comment, do all the YouTube things. And if you have anything to say or any kind words to leave me, comment below, and I'll reply as soon as I see them. I love you guys, and happy holidays. Ciao.